like that been moving over from California and New York, come here, buy up houses without, inspections or walkthroughs, and just outright, uh,
One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2,
Wow, that's Oakland? Oakland looks horrible.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2,
Avon, what up?
3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3,
Thank you. Dang, I wish I could turn this up. It's already loud. Ah, man.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3,
My
4,
wrist.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I need to find something else. I usually watch a video,
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4,
watch some YouTube video while I'm actually streaming.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4,
Hey.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Hey.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Hey,
1, 2, 3,
$22
4,
million.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Oy
1, 2,
vey.
3, 4, 1, 2,
Whew,
3,
that's a lot of
4,
money.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3,
Gotta relax.
Five,
Woo.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Shake out the
5,
tension.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
The
1,
thing about
2,
speed
3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2,
is
3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3,
the moment
4,
you start
5,
feeling
1,
tension,
2, 3, 4, 5,
shake it
1,
out.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Shake it
1,
out.
2, 3, 4,
Because if
5,
not, if you
1,
play
2,
through the
3,
tension,
4, 5,
you're
1,
only
2,
training your
3,
body
4,
to
5,
to
1,
deal
2,
with
3,
tension,
4, 5,
like
1, 2,
to
3,
play
4,
through
5,
tension,
1,
and that's
2,
what you don't
3,
want.
4, 5,
Tension
1,
is your
2,
enemy.
3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Look at that 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3,
Slime, I ain't seen you in a while, bro. What up, man?
3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2,
When did I first start playing?
5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3,
I was like,
1, 2, 3,
I don't know, like 4.
2, 3, 4, 5,
But I didn't take it serious.
3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3,
I kind of
4,
had it
5,
natural.
1,
It was
2,
kind of,
3,
you know,
4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I had the technique. The technique was natural. I had to work with a metronome. I had to get my timing down. But the technique, the first beat I ever played was, and that was the first time I played on a drum set. And this, like the doubles and the triples on the bass drum, it was like literally natural. It just, I didn't even mean to do it. It just happened. And the guy, I never forget it. I was like, I was at like one of those day camps. Like I was always hitting stuff, but I never got on a drum set until I was like probably 10, 9 or 10. I went to like one of those day summer camps, and they had a band. They had a country rock band, and the drummer had his drum set up, and he like was like, his first name was Tommy. I can't remember his last name. He was like, yo, he would let like the kids, like it was Spears El-Jabbar. El-Jabbar, it was like in the Pocono Mountains. El-Jabbar was for like 13 and up, or like 14 and up. Spears was like the little kids. At the time, I was in the Spears side. I was like maybe 9 or 10. And he had the drum set up. And he would just like have kids play. And I remember playing and him looking like, wow. And I remember my foot going do 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 da do do da do do da. And it surprised me because I wasn't trying. I was just playing it that way. Because he was like, play this beat. And I was going. Like I said, it just came natural. Now the timing part of it, that didn't come natural. which is why I still work with a metronome. I stay on a metronome. Because like I said, the timing part was, you can have all the technique in the world, but if your timing is like horrible, like it just wasn't natural to me. So I had to work on it. But I'd always been hitting on stuff, you know. You know, my dad was a musician. He was a singer, and they would practice at our house. So, you know, I was too short to actually get on the drums. So I was just like, I would take this drummer sticks and just, you know, I couldn't sit down. Like I would be standing up, like messing around the drums. But actually sitting on a drum set, I was like 9 or 10. And then, you know, but by the time I was 9 or 10, I was actually playing guitar. So by the time I was 13, I looked like Steve Urkel. If you know Family Matters, Steve Urkel. If you don't know who he is, Google him. When you Google him, I looked same haircut, same glasses, same braces, same goofiness. The only difference is I had really, really bad acne. And I was desperate to be cool, not realizing that I was actually a pretty decent guitarist. So I was already, you know, guitar was cool. But I just wanted to be cool. And you never think the thing you're doing is cool. So there was a guy named Ronnie Cockamanzati. And Ronnie played drums. He was like the cool dude. And they played in a Zeppelin cover band. And everybody was like, wow, Ronnie's cool. He can play all these bottom licks and stuff like that. Wow, he's cool. And I was like, I can play drums. You know what I mean? So then, I was really a guitarist. I messed around with drums, but I was a guitarist. You know, I had a guitar. I had an amp. I didn't have a drum set. And I had been playing for some years, and I was pretty decent. And I wasn't into cool guitar. I was into like jazz guitar, like Wes Montgomery, the stuff that like my friends were like, that stuff's corny. You know, George Benson. I was into stuff like that. Like a lot of jazz guitar. Even like Les Paul, you know what I mean? So then, after I lied to my friends, like, I could play drums. Which technically I didn't lie, because I played them before, and I banged around on my dad's drummer's kit. You know, the drummer in my dad's band, you know. So technically I wasn't lying, if you want to bend the rules. But I went home, and they got those vanity hangers with the cloth on them. And they got like a piece of metal that bends down. It loops like that. It loops on the other side. And there's a stick in there. I went and raided my mom's closet and took a couple of her hangers and bent it out to get the stick out of it. And I had 2 of those. And I got like plastic bowls. And I found a spackle bucket on the side of the road. I took it out back and hosed it out. It had like spackle in it. So I hosed it out. That was my snare. And then I had boxes. And on top of the boxes, I had plastic bowls. And that was like my drum set. And then I literally obsessed over drums. And I got pretty good at the spackle buckets. And my boy Tommy Morris, he was like, yo, bro. He came over, because my house was like the hangout. He came over, and he was like, yo, bro, you don't have a drum set? I was like, nah. He was like, man, you're pretty good on all those Tupperware bowls and spackle buckets. He's like, I got a drum set. I was like, really? Yeah. He was like, you can have it, bro. I don't want to play the drums. I was like, all right. Is your mom gonna say something? She's like, she doesn't care. It's in the basement collecting dust. So he lived like maybe like a few blocks away from me. So we went to his house, carted it down the street, and put it in my house. And that was my first drum set, a black CB700 with some really, really cheap cymbals. And then I obsessed over playing drums because I just didn't want to be found out as, man, you're lying, you suck, you can't play drums. So I just obsessed. I was afraid of social suicide, and I just kept my head down, man, and I practiced and practiced and practiced and practiced. Like, I would practice like 5 hours a day. I would practice like an hour in the morning, like I do now. And then I would go to lunch. I would have a practice pad in my book bag. I still got the practice pad too. It's somewhere around here. It's somewhere around here. I don't think they make them anymore. I'd walk around, say this is the practice pad. I'm just gonna use this one. I would walk around like this. Where's that practice pad? Then I'd switch hands. You know, I'd have my backpack on, walking down the street. You know, and then I just kind of like got so good that I was just better than all the other drummers that, like, my peers. I was just better than them. Because I practiced so. I gotta find that pad. I don't know where it is. That is crazy. Oh, no, that's not it. It has to be over here. There's another one. This ain't it, though. This ain't it, though. It's like one of those tan octagonal pads. But I would be walking around like this. Now I'm like, it's got to be around here somewhere. Then I'd switch hands and just, you know, and like I was a nerdy kid. And like I said, by the time I was like maybe 15, like I was the nerdy kid in school. But I was playing in bars and clubs at like 15. I was playing straight up jazz. Like the... that kind of stuff. At like 15. Ripping at 15. And like I said, I was like the nerdy kid, but then like, you know, your mama and your daddy would go out to a bar or a club, you know, and I'd be playing the song, playing the groove, you know, to a band that your mama and your daddy are kind of nodding their head to, like, you know what I mean? You know, I was playing with guys who were, you know, in their mid-20s, early 30s. So I had a completely different life, you know, outside of school. But yeah, man, you know, I'll say in the first, and plus we couldn't afford lessons. So I just obsessed, man. I obsessed over how to play, what to play. I would take music, I would slow it down. I learned every Rush song from Fly By Night to Chutes and Ladders. I learned like every Zeppelin song, every Zeppelin album. I learned most of the Who's stuff. I learned all of Hendrix's albums. Well, he only had 3. He had 4. But I didn't learn Band of Gypsy stuff because I like Mitch Mitchell's playing. Emerson, Lake and Palmer. Then I was learning like Red Hot Chili Peppers. Then I was learning everything. I would literally, I wouldn't learn songs. I would learn catalogs. Like I devoured catalogs. I would just go out, and my mom My mom was cool because she let me, she would either come home and have something for me, or I'd be like, I want to buy some albums, and she'd give me like, you know, like 50, $60, and I would buy like, 5 or 6 albums at a time. Like, um, I learned everything that Stuart Copeland played on. I would learn, catalogs, not just songs. Um, and then I got so good, I started learning, like, I don't know if you know who Billy Cobham is. Billy Cobham is the father of all that double bass stuff, with the big drum set, 50 million thousand drums here, 50 million thousand floor toms, and all of that stuff. You know, I was learning Buddy Rich. I was learning all kinds of stuff. Mine was like 15, bro. So I just obsessed over it, And the thing is, I could technically, I could play stuff, but timing wasn't natural to me. It was something I needed to like. The rolling joke in my house was the only reason why he's good on drums is because he practices to a metronome incessantly, because he can't dance, he's got no rhythm, he can barely chew gum and walk at the same time. But just through all of that, I've learned that if you can hold a basic beat, then your timing can be refined. You can refine it. You can be like, oh, I can't play drums. Can you clap along to a beat? If you can clap along to a beat and everybody's clapping one way, and if you're clapping some other way, then you can't play. You can't. But if you can basically clap along with everybody else, you can refine that. You know what I mean? So you can refine that you can learn micro time and all of that stuff. So, well, yeah.
6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know about all that, man. The best drummer. There's too many drummers out there to name one person as the best drummer. There's a drummer that you've never heard of, Joe Unknown, from Yugoslavia, wherever. And he probably smoked the guy that you're like talking about. There's a guy that I know. Well, I don't know him, but I know of him. Gergel Borlai. Gergorlie or EI. He's a monster. Plays anything, plays metal, plays jazz, plays drum and bass, plays pocket, plays groove, plays funk, plays jazz funk, plays electronic, like the dude plays anything. Plays Frank Zappa, plays Weird Odd Times, like the dude's a monster. Trust me. Like, and he's from like the Czech Republic or something like that. I mean, he lives in LA now, but yeah, he's from I remember him when he was still living in the Czech Republic, and he was nasty. Like, he was ridiculous. And he's even better now. There's guys out there, man, that are just like, you can't say, well, so-and-so was the best drummer. You just haven't, that just means you haven't heard a lot of other drummers, My favorite genre of music. Everything. I started off playing punk and then metal. Like the first band I was in, the first band I was ever in, that I wasn't hired to play like jazz stuff. It was me, my boy Dave Bizzagatti, and my boy Nicky Spons. We had a punk trio. Second band I was ever in, I was in a metal band. And that band I toured. So, like, punk, metal, and jazz, in that order, are my first love. But I like gospel, like I like gospel. I didn't like it at first because it all sounded the same. I was like, I like the message, but it all sounds the same. It's all like, and I wasn't, at the time I wasn't into it. I've grown to love it, but I didn't like it at the time. So I don't really have a favorite genre. I just like good music. I've done, bunch of, country gigs where one summer, that's all I did was play country. And that was fun and lucrative. And then I had one summer where I just did all R&B. I just was on the road, just doing R&B. Um, that wasn't fun, but it was lucrative. It wasn't fun because, I don't know. Like, as far as R&B, I'm not really into it. You know, I like it, to listen to, but as far as to play, nah, I'm good on it. One summer where I did all gospel, that was fun. That was really fun. Um, one summer where all I did was hip hop. I played in a hip hop band, which wasn't one summer, it's 2 summers. It's 2 different bands. Um, but in those bands, that was fun because it was live performances plus a lot of studio work, and in terms of recording, um, you know, engineering, composing, making the drums sound like almost electronic, how to get samples, you know what I mean? Like that was fun because I learned a lot about how to work in the studio. I was working with a guy who he worked with Usher, and I'm in Metro Atlanta. So he worked with Usher. He worked with a lot of people. And I was in his band. And he liked me because I could actually play like really on the beat. Like I could bury the click. Um, and I could play rolls and not speed up or slow down. Like a lot of drummers do. They'll play something, they'll go, you know what I mean? It'll be like when they play a roll, it'll just be slightly ahead, and then they got to slow down and play on beat. Whereas I just practice with a metronome so much, and if I played a roll, I'd be right back on the one. And plus, I came to the table with a lot of stuff, so even with the cymbal on the snare, I was doing that back in the day. Um, um, this was long before they had clap stacks. It was way before then. I could make my snare sound like hand claps. So he would just sit and record me. Um, and that's where I learned about production and engineering and all that stuff. And then the other hip hop group I was with, that's when I really got deeper in the songwriting side and the publishing and the copyright side and what they call mailbox money. Like, you've got a song on the radio, you get mailbox money. Every quarterly you get a check in the mail. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. So, and that's where I learned a lot more about generating income doing more than just playing drums. Engineering, producing other people. That's where I learned how to produce other bands, and I learned how to just, arrange songs, and, so I was learning other aspects of of just the recording side and the studio side. So, and really those guys, they took my game up, because these guys, they had made moves in the industry already. They were writing commercials and stuff like that. So when I came in, it tripped them out because I had played so much with a metronome that I was just improvising over stuff, and they were like, wow, you're dead on, you're spot on. You can play a track and you can improvise over the track, and nobody will know where the track begins and where your drumming ends. So, and then I not only that, but I was working with a lot of producers who were they were producing for Young Thug and producing for Future, and you know what I mean? That's when my whole game kind of stepped up higher. So they're a really good band, Who inspired me to learn the drums? A dude named Ronnie Cockermanzati. He inspired me because he was cool, and I wanted to be cool. So I figured playing drums would be cool. But as we got older, he taught me how to play funk. Like this is a simple rhythm. It's basically an inverted paradiddle, but you can also do it with a paradiddle. Now you can do it. You know, so it's basically paradiddles, inverted paradiddles, and it was just something simple. Like, and he was in a metal band. He was a metal drummer, but he played everything. Ronnie played everything. Ronnie taught me a lot. At the time, I didn't have a double bass, and he would like the band that they had. It was a Zeppelin cover band. They didn't have a singer. And then one of our friends, Frankie Anastasia, he became the singer, and that's when they had their band was named Aftermath. And it was kind of like, Aftermath, what's Aftermath? Gym or lunch, you know. We were like fresh out of high school. But this was before Aftermath, Dr. Dre. But he would, like, in between breaks, they would take like smoke breaks. Like, they'd go outside and smoke weed. And he would just be in there practicing. And then I'd be watching him, and he'd be like, I'd ask him, like, yo, how do you do this? And he would just like, dude, get on the drums. And I would just play, and he taught me how to use double bass, how to play double bass, all that stuff. So I think he was he inspired me to really play drums. Him, another guy named Joe Navola, who was doing all that monster stuff back in the day. The dude is a monster. And he's got to be in his 70s now, and he's still a monster. A monster. Him, this dude named Bob Butterfield. He's a short, bald head. He had like a cul-de-sac. He was another one. He was doing stuff like playing like this, and then he would just bounce his stick, and it would roll up his arm, and and it would roll. He'd roll it back down his arm, tuck his thumb, and then catch it, and then like he was doing all kinds of stuff, all that little trick stuff. He was doing all that stuff. Bouncing the sticks, all that stuff. All this. He was doing all that stuff. Playing double bass with one foot. He was the first guy. Where the first guy I saw who, I saw him sit in on a jam session. And it was like a boogie. It was like, he was like he was playing, or like, I still don't know how he does it. He would play double bass, put both of his feet on one pedal, and use that one pedal as a double bass drum. Like, dude was crazy. All the stick flips and all, he was doing all that. He had different ways of flipping the sticks, and you know, like, he was just this dude was nuts, man. Just like him, Bob Butterfield, Joy Navola. Another dude, John Marchanian, he was a beast. He was a guy who really turned me on to like jazz and fusion and stuff like that. I feel like a lot of the guys in the neighborhood that I came from, the town I came from, a lot of them poured a lot into me. I was kind of fortunate. But yeah, you know. Garan, what up, man? He said, what's the best country to see in Africa? I've only been to Africa, well, I've been there once. And I went to Kenya. And we stayed in Nairobi. And we stayed in Nairobi and at a really nice hotel. This hotel was great. It was weather was ridiculous. I loved it. And we went on some kind of tour, like a tourist tour in Mombasa. And then that was like the first 4 days. And then we did a 2-week safari around the base of Mount Kilimanjaro in Tsavo National Park. And that was really nice. That was really, really nice. So yeah. You know. Thank you, bro. But yeah, when we went to Africa, man, my mom worked for the airlines, and she was kind of like, look, I want to take advantage of it. I want to take my kids all around the world. You know, if I could fly for free, I want to take my kids all around the world, and that's what she did. We flew all around the world. I mean, like, I've been to Bermuda, Bahamas, Puerto Rico, Toronto, Mexico, Argentina, Brazil, Haiti, Anguilla, Jamaica, Germany, France, England, Italy, Israel, Kenya, Egypt, Hong Kong, Japan, so many places I can't even remember half of them. The only place I haven't gone to is like Russia, you know, or something like that, you know, or like Romania or something like that. And Australia. I always wanted to go to Australia. Those are like the only countries I haven't gone to, but like, yeah. I've been to a lot of places. Like, my mom was cool. She took us to a lot of places. I mean, it was like normal to go every year to Orlando, Florida. You know, that was like normal. Um, so you know, it was pretty cool. But when I went to Africa, when I went to Kenya, my grandmother was dying of cancer. And that was like, I think I was her favorite. I'm looking back now, and I think I was her favorite. And I think that's why, like, we all went to Rome. We spent a week in Rome, and then they left. They went back to the States, and then like, my mom and my two sisters went back to the States, and then they went to Brazil. They stayed like a week in the States and a week in Brazil. But me and my grandmother, we were in we went from Rome to Kenya, and we spent like maybe, I want to say like 20 days, because we had a 14-day safari, so it wasn't 20. It was probably like 18 days, 17, 18 days, something like that, in in Kenya, you know. And right after that, she died. You know, she died of cancer. You know, like maybe, I don't know, 6 months later. It took her out quick, man. You know. But yeah, man. Wow, I'm older than my grandmother now. That's crazy. But yeah, man. You know, my mom was dope, man. She was dope. You know, that was one of the things, man. She was like, I want to make sure I've got this advantage. I could fly anywhere for free. My kids can fly for free. So why not? You know, and that's what we did. You know. Yeah. Really? You know what, man? It's funny you talked about the ocean. Um, I told my wife. She said, "When you're buried, when you die, where do you want to be buried?" At first, I was like, "I don't care. You could roll me up in a blunt and smoke me. I'm not gonna care. Who cares? You can sprinkle me on some pot brownies. I don't care. Like, you could throw me in the yard. You know, use me as fertilizer. I don't care. You know." But then I was like, you know what? I think because I grew up on the Jersey Shore. Like, it was nothing to go swimming. Like, I lived walking distance from the beach. We would just like either go to the beach and hang out every day, all day at the beach. Um, you know, we surfed, we did everything. Like, I grew up in a resort town, on the Jersey Shore. Um, or we would go to Seaside Heights. I don't know if you remember that show, Jersey Shore. That's where it was filmed, Seaside Heights. Or we would go to Seaside Heights, which it's got a strip, and it goes over these bridges because that part of Jersey, it's a bunch of canals and stuff, and like you'll buy a house and like it'll have a tiny backyard, but it'll have a canal where like this house has a boat park there, that house has a boat park there, and um, but that part of Jersey, it's got, like I said, it's got like a lot of canals and what have you. And the beaches are huge. They're beautiful. And that's where. Oh, on the way to Seaside Heights is like the amusement area where it's just like roller coasters and water slides and Ferris wheels. It's huge, you know. And it's kind of like a Florida, but it's in New Jersey. It's, you know, it's just in the wintertime, things shut down. You know, the clubs don't, but all the resort stuff, the clubs stay open. Um, but you know, the bars and clubs stay open. But in order to get to Seaside Heights, there's like maybe 6 or 7 miles, this long straight ahead. And every quarter mile, there's a light. And we would race. You know, that's like, and it was like a 4-lane highway this way and a 4-lane highway that way. And they would go over the bridges, you know, because there's a canal under there, and you know what I mean? And it was wild, bro. We would like, street racing is really big in New Jersey. It's, you know, it's got perfect, there's a lot of places that's like, in North New Jersey, you know, it's like all over Jersey. Street racing is really, really big in Jersey. Um, but yeah, we're going street racing a lot, man. It was fun, bro. Jersey's nice. The only problem is the taxes are insane, and it's just I'm tired of cold weather. You know what I mean? But you know, I thought about it. I said, you know what? Just go to Jersey and throw me in the ocean. Throw my ashes in the ocean. You know. That's, you know. Ultimately, it's up to my wife what she wants. But that's what I told her. I said, you know what? Ultimately, it's up to you. But what I would want is to be cremated and just thrown in the ocean. You know. You know. Benji, what up? I ain't seen you in a while. Ah, Garan, man, I hate those dreams. You never get. Look, bro, I hate dreams where you get like, I find like $7 million, and I'm like an honest person. I got a really strong conscience, so I'm like, in my dream, I've had this dream a bunch of times. Oh, I gotta take it to the police station, and the police are like, you know what, Mr. Edwards, because you're so honest, you can keep it all. And I'm like, I'm fully aware that I'm dreaming. So in my dream, I'm like, I don't want to wake up. $7 million. Oh, and then the alarm clock goes off. I'm like, dang, that sucks. You know, in the back of my mind, I'm like, I want to go back to sleep. I don't like dreaming about food because I'm always slobbering on my pillow. Always. I had a dream about food a couple days ago. Slobbering all over my pillow. Dude, I've had dreams, like, cause me and my wife, we're all sleeped up on each other, like, you know what I mean? Or like, she likes to play with my lips when I'm sleeping and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, this was like a week ago. I was dreaming about food and I was like, I hope I didn't slobber on her face. Ugh. Like, yeah, man. I don't like food dreams, man, because I slobber a lot, so. Ah, it's too loud. I can barely hear the metronome. Ooh, I gotta pee. I'll be back. Oh, I'm sore. I love this stuff. Plus, it's good for you. Cleans your kidneys. Ah. Yo, Yanni is dope, bro. No, it's like Synergy, the real kombucha. This is like the Mystic Mango. It says it has 9 billion living probiotics. It's got a tiny bit of alcohol in it. So if you drink it, oh wow, mango puree. Yeah, it's really organic. It's got a tiny, tiny bit of alcohol. So, like a negligible amount of alcohol. It's like really negligible. So, you know, if you're an alcoholic or some, you know, suffer from addiction, you probably shouldn't drink it. I don't know. Not that you feel anything, because I don't. You know, so. But no, Yanni is dope, bro. Yanni's. Let me tell you something. I judge a musician by their drummer. And Yanni always has like the best drummers. There's a reason, man. Like, he requires a lot from his drummers. You know, you actually have to. I'd love to play with Yanni, man. To be honest, I'd love to play with him. Another guy, he's dead now, but he used to be on. I knew him from Entertainment Tonight. John Tesh, incredible musician, man. I didn't know, man. I didn't like he was a like incredible jazz pianist before he got on Entertainment Tonight to make a bunch of money. But he's an incredible like a jazz pianist. Well, he was. I think he died. Yeah, man, he was incredible. Another guy, Wayman Tisdale. He played bass. He was a basketball player. He's like a Hall of Fame basketball player. And he retired. I'd seen him on. There was a show called Inside the NBA, and it was like they were, one episode was like, what do basketball players do on their, you know, when they're away from the basketball court? And they showed him he had a home studio and everything, and they showed him kind of playing. I was like, okay. It's like, all right, dude is all right. And then like he retired, and that's when he really started putting out albums and stuff. I was like, this dude is nasty. He played left-handed. He was a beast, man. You know, I like seeing guys like that. Bernie Williams, he's an incredible classical guitarist. The black dude that played for the Yankees, he played, I want to say he played second base for the Yankees. He was one of the first guys to get LASIK surgery. In the I don't know, in professional baseball. I don't know, it's NBL, whatever. I don't know, National Baseball League. I don't know. I'm not really too into baseball. I just know about him because I lived in the New York, New Jersey tri-state area. So, you know, Jersey ain't got a baseball team, so my team was the Yankees. But Bernie Williams, he's an incredible guitarist, man. Incredible guitarist. I like seeing stuff like that. I gotta find out if my daughter's coming home from college. Because if she is, then I gotta pick her up. Which means I gotta drive all the way to Kennesaw. Which means I gotta fill up my gas guzzler truck. Dang. Oh well. Ah. Yeah. Sometimes it's like that, bro. Sometimes it's like that, man. Hold on. I didn't see your other one. Ha. Yeah, dude. Sometimes it's like that, man. I remember Prince was like that. To be honest, I'm like that, man. I got so much unreleased music, man. I put out, in 2 years, I put out 3 albums, 2 EPs, and 5 singles. I'm on a 5-year hiatus. This is probably, I'm ramping up to start releasing more music, but it's not like the other stuff I did it's electronic. It's just like EDM. But I just cranked out so much music, bro. I cranked out so much music. And I took, like I said, I took a 5-year hiatus because I want to start giving lessons. You know, I want to be a drum coach. Not so much a drum teacher, because I think I have more to offer than a teacher. I could sit there and teach people stuff, but I think I think I can equally give advice on how to approach things and how to look at things and like give a lot of the free game, a lot of the game that a lot of pros, you know, just how to balance your life and pursuing music, because it's hard. It's not easy, you know. There's gonna be points in your life where you have to actually, you know, put your professional life down or learn how to pivot. You know, also learn how to make money at what you're doing without having to play out, you know, and go on the road. That's what I had to learn. I had to learn how to make money doing what I do without having to be on the road. Like, I know guys who, they, you know, I don't want to name names, you know, but like I see, there's a friend of mine, you know, he's constantly on tour, and he's either on tour or he's giving lessons, like his Guitar Center, you know, you can give lessons. He's either giving lessons at Guitar Center or he's on tour. And he's either in the studio, on tour, or giving guitar lessons. And I think he's kind of taking a cue from me, because he's coming out with his first album, you know, because you want to get to a place where you don't have to tour. The worst thing to do is to be stuck having to tour. You're basically a trained monkey. You know, you're get on out there, boy, and go play, go entertain me, get the dancing. Like, no, man. Like, especially when, like, he's married and he has kids. He's got at least 2 kids. I got 4. He's got at least 2 kids. He just bought a house. Me and him were kicking it. He had just bought a house. And I think he's, like I said, he's taking cues from me. It's hard. And you're going to be eating a lot of junk unless you get to like certain level, like if you're playing with, I don't know, Ariana Grande, you're staying in the best hotels, you're eating the best food. If you prefer to eat healthy, you can eat healthy, plus you're making some money. Like I remember Aaron Spears was talking about that. When he first started playing with Usher, I met Aaron years ago. Really nice guy. And he's like, yo, man, when I first started playing with Usher, bro, I was just blowing money, man. He was like, I was just buying cases of wine, send them home. You know what I mean? Like, he was making money, man. He's making tons of money. He said, man, eating at the best restaurants. It was just like staying at the best hotels. But that was his first tour. I'm used to sleeping in a van, going to McDonald's or Burger King or some greasy spoon because there ain't no local McDonald's or Burger King. You know what I mean? And you got to keep the van running because it's freezing cold and you can't afford to sleep at the Best Western or, you know what I mean? I'm used to that. And then I've kind of gotten to the cushy tours. And that's how it is most of the time with most musicians. You're staying in the crappy, like I remember we stayed at the Red Roof Inn. I got some weird skin infection. It was horrible. Like it wasn't, because I know how to look for like bed bugs. You look in the ceilings, and if you see little dots or you see like black streaks going up, that's poo. That means they've climbed down, sucked blood out of you, and climbed back up, and they're hiding in the crevices. You look in the mattresses, you look in the little seams of the mattresses, pull back the sheets, look in the seams of the mattresses. If you see like little black dots, that means bed bugs are there. So I don't know, it was some weird fungus. I'd never, and it was only on this arm, and the good thing was it was the end of the tour, and I was like, oh, good. I was like, okay, Red Roof Inn, it's pretty decent, so we crashed out. Thank God it didn't spread to my face. We crashed out, and I was just like itching. I was like, what the heck's going on, man? I'm like, what the heck? And I finally get home, and at the time we only had 2 kids. And I'm like scratching, and my wife was like, what's going on with your arm? It was like this weird crust and this white stuff. So I had to go to the doctor. The doctor gave me some cream. It was like some kind of weird fungus that I caught. It was nasty. I was like, ugh. But yeah, it was rough, man. But yeah, man, as a drummer nowadays, you can avoid that. You can, like I offer, I work with guys online. They're like, Mark, I need drums on this track. Okay, cool. Which is why I have like really expensive mics, So, Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. Yeah, bro. There's ways around it, bro. There's ways. I mean, I think it's cool to tour, just to get that experience. But you don't want to. I got a story. There was a guy I know. He's dead now. R.I.P., bro. He played with a famous band. I gotta keep it bland because I'm really cool with all 5 of his kids. Like I've played in their band and everything. I'm cool with all of his kids. So, the guy's old enough to be my dad, But me and his kids are like the same age. So he was part of. If I name the band, you're gonna know who it is. He's part of a famous old school band that made classic songs. The keyboard player wrote all the music. He wrote all the lyrics, and he wrote all the arrangement, the stuff. He did all the music and did all the lyrics. The rest of the band just played the stuff. Quincy Jones contacted him and said, hey man, I like the way you write songs. I have this artist I want you to work for. I want you to work with. His name is Michael Jackson. This is when Michael Jackson first went solo, when, like, it was the album before Thriller. Thriller was his second solo album. Well, his second solo album as an adult, because he had an earlier solo album where he was like 15. But his second solo album as an adult, Thriller was. This was Off the Wall. The dude wrote 80% of the music on Off the Wall. About 80% of the songs, he wrote them. The guy wrote songs for like everybody. And then he wrote about 80% of Thriller. And then he wrote like about 80% of Mike's next album, Bad. Not only that, but he was like the dude writing hit songs. I remember they did a compilation of all the songs. I was like, what? This dude was right, whatever. He wrote songs for everybody. The father, the dude I know, he said, I would hear the songs on the radio and I'd be like, that sounds like one of your songs. He said, now the dude I know, him and his brother were in the band. He said, yo, your brother didn't want the song, so I gave it to Michael Jackson. What happens is, long story short, the band has to keep playing because they didn't write any songs. Whereas this guy, all he did was write songs. He left the band and was like, I don't feel like touring anymore. I don't have to tour anymore. So he was just writing songs for everybody else. And this dude, like, he just was a hit machine. It was insane. I mean, I'm telling you, this dude wrote songs for everybody. I just realized this. Somebody did a compilation of all his songs he wrote. I was like, what? He wrote songs for like Stevie Wonder, Mariah Carey, like Whitney Houston, like all kinds of people. It was insane. But he was just like, I'm just going to sit back and just write songs for people. So he just spent time in the studio, making a bunch of money, writing songs for everybody. He wrote songs for Phil Collins. He wrote film scores, all kinds of stuff. Mind you, my friend and the rest of the band were stuck touring, having to tour because they didn't write anything. It got bad. It got bad when he had a stroke. Now, mind you, those guys doing those oldies but goodie tours, they're not really making a lot of money. Number one. Number two, they're not eating very good. Because, I mean, it's not like this famous pop star. Oldies but goodie, how much money are you going to make? So he had a bad diet and just being on the road, just the wear and tear on your body from that. He had a stroke. He couldn't fully recover, so he went back on the road. Mind you, this guy just had a stroke. For a while, they had a house, they didn't have a car. Their kids had to shuttle them from A to B. They couldn't even afford a car. It was bad. Yeah, and he was old, bro. He was old going through this. I was like, whoa. I told myself, that'll never be me. He eventually died, man. He died not long after he had that stroke, man, because he couldn't recover. But I told myself, that'll never be me. And that's when I poured myself into, I started my own independent label. I got all my distribution worked out. I started releasing my own music. I started, I always wrote music. I was always inclined to write music. 'Cause my dad wrote music and stuff like that. And he was a singer. But I started doubling down on writing music because I was like, I don't want to be that. I don't want to be the old guy that they got to wheel out in the wheelchair. Entertain me, and they got to roll them out and he's like barely able to get out of the wheelchair. I don't want to be that guy, man. I don't want to be that guy. Number one. Number two, I want to be around my kids. I don't want to miss anything, because that's, my dad missed a lot. And I always told myself, I don't want to miss my kids' childhood. I got 4 kids, so I had to kind of step away from a lot of live performing. Now I'm at a point now where I pop in and out every now and then, which is why I'm always practicing and stuff like that. Because I want to be able to pop in. And really, I'm hyper competitive. I'm not satisfied until I'm just murdering every other drummer in the room. So I'll go on a jam session and just murder. But I also like to keep my sword sharp, because eventually there's gonna come a time where I'm gonna be going back on the road, but I'm just gonna be on the road with my wife. My kids are gonna be older, and I can go on tour with my wife. I can tour with my music, not with somebody else's music. Like, that's why, I got my wife involved in a lot of the back office stuff. Like, everything is in her name. You know what I mean? Like, I want her fully involved. Like, I want her to be the road manager. You know what I mean? Like, we just had a discussion, and at first I wanted her to do it, but she was like, I don't think I could do it. But then she's like, yeah, I really want to. Because I finally told her, I said, look, I told you for years I was trying to get a team together. You were supposed to be the head of the team. I said, for years, we had a long discussion. I said, for years, I've been sitting on this for a decade. I said, you were supposed to be the head of the team. Like Ozzy and Sharon Osbourne. Sharon's the head of the team. I said, and I told her, I said, for years I've been trying to, get a team together. I said, you were supposed to be the head of the team. And I couldn't say it as soon as, it occurred to me, because it would just form a wedge between us. I had to wait for her to come to the conclusion and then be like, look, this is what I've been sitting on, because it kind of confirmed, and she knows me. Like, I'll sit back on stuff. I'll notice things and kind of sit back on it and wait for the proper time, because sometimes you may be right, but sometimes it's better to be liked than to be right. That doesn't mean you don't have to say anything. That means you have to wait for the opportune time. And that's humbling. Because it's like, I know what I'm talking about, but, but it's just, sometimes it's better to be liked and allow people to catch up and allow people to kind of see what's happening, and then you can say, well, look, since we're talking about this, I've been saying such as, remember I said A, B, C, and D? Yeah. Well, that's why I said it. You know what I mean? And then they'll be like, oh, I get it now. You know what I mean? So it kind of, it kind of allows you to keep the peace, but, people, they start respecting your opinion after a while, because they're like, oh, okay. Makes sense. So, yeah. 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 Yeah, so, and really, a lot of guys do that. Like John Scofield, the legendary guitarist. His wife, Susan Scofield, she gets, if John is like, okay, I'm coming out with a new album, I want this person, this person, this person, this person. She contacts all those people. If he's got a bunch of songs he needs copywritten, she does all that. So if you look like, it's different now, but if you look on the back of a CD, you look at the liner notes, it says like executive producer, John and Susan Scofield. That's her name, Susan Scofield. She does all that stuff. You know what I mean? If you're smart, and you got a smart wife, you know what I mean? You get her involved. It's a family business. It becomes, it becomes a family business. So that's kind of like now, as me and my wife, that's where we're on now. She's like, because she's like, you know, everybody's like, man, you need to give lessons, man. You need to kind of give lessons. You need to give just like life lessons, man. You know, um, that's why that's why I say I want to be a drum coach, not just a drum teacher, because it's more than just drums, man. You know, like I've been playing drums forever, and I don't plan on stopping. You know what I mean? But there's ways you got to kind of navigate around it. So, you know. There are people. There are people who you'll never know who they are, but they're making incredible amounts of money. They're independent, you know. They're in a completely different tax bracket. But what they did is they developed their own following, and they just serve their following. They serve their customers. That's it, you know. Ow, that hurt. $735 good. Yeah, bro. Don't overcommit, man. Just touch them. Don't lay into them, man. Because all that energy you put into it, you got to take all that energy to pull your stick back. That's all you need. Just tap them. And really, when you're overcommitting, that's how you get those dents in your drum head. Dude, I haven't had dents in my drum heads, and I just don't. My drum heads, they last a long time. I don't dent them up. I don't dent the heads up, man. You know. But yeah, all that energy you're putting into them, you got to get all that energy to pull the stick back. You know. And it's a good way to break your sticks. Your sticks don't last long. And eventually, if you're planning on like taking things further and recording yourself, it just doesn't. It doesn't. Now you have to unlearn all of those bad habits. You know what I mean? It's just it's a bad thing, man. You just, you know, and really you can't hit hard until you learn to hit soft. You know, it takes more. It takes stronger muscles to do this. I can just lay my arm on that. I don't even have to, you know. If I lay my arm, I could easily break these. Ooh, that was a little hard. You know, it takes more control to do this. And even when if your hands get fast enough, it's just a matter of moving your hands, man. Just literally. You know, that's the trick. The trick is being able to, when you're moving around a kit. You know. Oh, it's fully charged. Good. My lips are chapped. I need some chapstick.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Yeah, man. I've been there. I've been strained and I've been there, bro. I got like knots right here. I got a knot right here for bad technique. I got one right there too. Like what happens, you get bad carpal tunnel, your wrist gets knots in them. My elbows, man, yeah, there's a lot of wear and tear, man. I switched my technique. I don't have any problems anymore. And I play faster. And I got more endurance. Alright, I gotta get out of here. 7:42. Get my sons up.